Hello everyone, welcome back to Stag Voiceover. My name is Neil Glasgow. In today's voiceover advice video, I wanted to tell you a little bit of a story about something that happened to me over the weekend. So, let's get into it. So, on Friday night, I got an email through from Voice Crafters. I've done a video on Voice Crafters, and essentially it was, Neil, this client would like a quote from you from this project, or for this project rather. And I started making several mistakes, fundamental mistakes that actually I know better about. And I'm going to talk you through them, so hopefully this will just give you a little bit of insight, and hopefully this will help you not make the same mistakes. So, the job came in, and everything about this job told me this is an e-learning module, or rather an e-learning course. And I read the small part of the audition, and I only read a small part of the audition rather than the full thing because it was quite a lengthy piece. Gave them about 20 seconds of audio for it. That's fine. Sent it off. I said, right, this is going to be my price for each module. And I put that on my list. And I was selected. Great. Love that. And it came back really within about an hour. This is getting to about 6, 7 o'clock on a Friday night. I've had a long day. I thought, okay, I'll just do this job. I'll just get it done with. When the actual script came through, the full thing, what I realised is actually this isn't an e-learning module. Despite everything telling me it was, this isn't an e-learning module. This is actually B2B commercial. This is a business trying to sell their e-learning platform and extol all the virtues of that. So initially I was on a bit of a back foot and I thought, okay, fine. What I've quoted is on the lower end of what I would have normally done for that, but okay, I'll do that job. So I read for this client. Now this is a client who English is not their first language. So they sent me through the script and said, really liked what you did, please give us that. And that's what I did. I then get some feedback from the client saying that I emphasised certain words. Didn't tell me which words I emphasised. Doesn't help, it's a 300-word script. Okay, I go back to the client. The client comes back to me and said, okay, here are the words that you emphasised out of context, and these words are used multiple times. But I was like, okay, that's fine. I will re-record. Then the client comes back to me and says, oh, great, we would actually like it faster than what you've done. Okay, that's fine. We're now on take 3, and we're getting into 7:30, 8 o'clock on Friday night. My wife is getting less and less happy. So I do that take. That goes back to the client. Client then comes back to me again going, oh, too fast. Let's bring it back again. Okay. So I go back and I read it a little bit slower, not emphasising words, trying to keep it really maintained. Then the client came back again. Oh, this word isn't quite right. They got the word wrong because I'd listened back and it was what was written on the script. So again, I've gone back. We're having this back and forth. This is getting a little bit redundant now. This went through 2 days of revisions. And I actually continued to do revisions for them even after they had completed the project and had paid me for it. And I was getting quite irritated with this client. And then I realised it's my fault because I didn't do some very basic fundamental things. The client wanted a certain pace of read. What should I have asked right at the beginning? What are they trying to hit in terms of their timeline? When it's an e-learning module, you don't tend to worry about that. When it's a commercial, they've got time that they're trying to hit. I didn't ask that question. They wanted that at 2 minutes, give or take. And my first read was nearly 3. My second read was about 1:40 because, pace. That was one of the things. I should have asked, are there any particular buzzwords that you're trying to promote for your business, for the sale? What should I be looking for? There were many things that I should have asked that in any normal circumstance you should ask so that you don't end up spending take after take after take. And the more you do these takes, the less that fee that you're charging works out. That's more of your time, that's more of your effort, that's more of your editing, all that sort of stuff. The more time you spend on it, the less, you earn, in theory. And that's really what I wanted to just get across to you. Despite how long I've been doing this, I thought, okay, I'm going to get a cheeky, quick job in, and I'll just do it Friday night, just before date night and dinner and all that sort of stuff. Like as I say, my wife getting more and more irritated. I should have just asked some very fundamental questions. What is it that you're trying to sell? Who is it you're trying to sell it to? What is the time that you're trying to make for the advertisement that you're doing? And what are the other things that I need to know to be able to perform this for you correctly? Had I done that at the very beginning, as I'm saying to you that you should, and as I do on most any other project I work on, I probably could have done that correct first time. Instead, I did it 6 or 7 times. And because I did it 6 or 7 times, I didn't even get a 5-star review. Kind of bugged me, but also, I did it several times for them. And if I was the client, I probably would have had better expectations. That's my fault. It's genuinely, that's my fault. I'm the professional. I should have known better. And that's what I wanted to tell you. Just because you think, okay, I'll get a cheeky job in, or you get any job in, don't forget the fundamentals. What is it that you need to do? How do you need to do it? How do they want it performed? All of that stuff. When in doubt, ask some questions. And if you don't know what questions to ask, just say to them, what is it that I need to know to get this right for you first time? And they'll probably volunteer something fundamental. Do that. That's the tip. That's the lesson. Don't have the weekend that I had, and don't get annoyed at a client because, we're all lucky to have clients. I hope that helps. I hope that gives you a little bit of advice. And if it did, give me a like and subscribe, and share this video on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all the usual places. It really does help the channel out. And remember, you can be a better than me voiceover artist. I'll see you in the next video.